Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so in this particular problem, we have to find the slope of a line that passes through these 2 points, 18, -2, and 12, 4. So to do this, I'm going to show you a formula to find the slope. Now, we've done this before without using the formula. I mean, we kind of have used the formula, but I haven't officially given you the formula. So right now, I'm going to give you the formula. And here is the formula to find the slope. So we're going to write M, because that stands for slope. Let me write a nicer M. Equals. And we know that M, or the slope, is going to be the rise over the run. That's not the formula. This just helps us to remember that rise goes up and down and that run goes side to side, right? But the formula is actually y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now, you've never seen these little subscripts before, 2, 1, 2, 1. What they refer to is basically the point number. So, we have 2 points, right, that we're dealing with. We have 18, -2, and we have 12, 4. And we can choose right now which is going to be point number 1 and which is going to be point number 2. So, we'll make point number 1 the first one we see, which is 18, -2. And we'll make point number 2 the second one we see, which is 12, 4, right? So I'll just write that on top of each. So I'll put point 1, and then the second one will be point 2. Right? So now I know that this is my first point and this is my second point. This is going to come in handy when we're using this formula. So, here we go. I'm going to continue to write now, and now instead of the actual formula, I'm actually going to put numbers there, right? So, we have y2 minus y1, and that's going to go here. Well, y2 refers to the y value in point 2. So, here's point 2. The y value in point 2 is 4, so I'm writing 4. That's the y value in point number 2. So the y value in point number 2 is 4 because point number 2 is 12, 4. Now I'm going to subtract the y value in point 1. So the y value in point 1 right now is -2. So I'm going to subtract -2. And that's my rise. That's going to be my rise, right? Now I'm going to go to my run, to the bottom. So, the run is x2 minus x1. Well, we said that point 2 is here. The value of x for point 2 is 12. So I'm writing 12 right here, because that's x2. Minus, well, I'm subtracting x1. Right? So point 1 is here. The value for x in point 1 is 18. So I'm subtracting 18. Ooh, let's try that again. Okay. Now when I do all this, when I go 4 minus -2, and I get a number, that's going to be my rise. And when I simplify 12 minus 18, that'll give me another number. That'll be my run. Right? So 4 minus -2. This is where integers come in. Again, right? We're adding and subtracting integers. So 4 minus -2 is 6, positive 6. Could do a better job with that 6. Here we go. And 12 minus 18 is -6. So my slope is -6 over 6. And 6 over 6 happens to be a giant... Oh, that's horrible. Let's try that again. A giant 1. So this slope is equal to -1. But now a question comes up, or a question should come up, right? What if instead of point 1, I made this point 0.2, and I made this point 0.1. And we're going to do that right now. Okay, so as you can tell, now 18 negative 2 has become our point number 2. And 12, 4 is 0.1. Okay, so now I'm going to take the value of y for 0.2, which is now this point. So I'm going to take negative 2 and write negative 2 right here, because that's the value of y for 0.2, y2. So I write negative 2 minus, because that's what it tells me right here, minus, right? Minus the value of y for 0.1. Well, the value of y for 0.1 is 4. So it's going to be negative 2 minus 4. That's my rise. Now let's look at the run. So now I have to get the x value for 0.2, because this is x2. x2 is the x value for 0.2. 0.2 is right here. The x value for 0.2 is 18, so I'm going to write 18 right here. 18 minus, because it tells me right here, minus the value of x for 0.1. Well, the value of x for 0.1 is right here, 12, because that's 0.1 now. That's 12, so I'm going to write 12 right here. And now I simplify. Negative 2 minus 4 is negative 6 over 18 minus 12 is 6. So again, I get negative 6 over 6. 6 over 6 is a giant 1. So I get my slope equaling to negative 1. I get the exact same slope whether I choose this to be 0.1 or this to be 0.2. Or this to be 0.1 or this to be 0.2. As long as I write everything carefully and follow through with understanding my operations with integers, I should be fine, and I'm going to get the exact same slope, which is negative 1. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope this video helped. I'll see you on the next one.